I told Mr. Lewis I couldn't possibly sign the lease, that my husband was coming home soon, and we need a bigger apartment, so... Joe, you haven't heard a word I've said.
Remember when you were a kid? How you used to make believe you were somewhere else?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was doing just now. Making believe there was no glass between us. That I was out there holding you in my arms.
Oh, Joe.
Everybody makes believe up here. Take lights out, for instance. It's just the time I used to get home from the shop. I lay in my bunk, and that's what I make believe. Just getting home from the shop.
Maybe Mr. Matthews could help.
What can Matthews do?
If you'll cooperate, he could do a lot. A man came to the house the other night. He had a key to the front door.
Who was it?
He wouldn't tell me, but Matthews found out. It's Woody Romer's brother.
What did he want?
I don't know. Tell me, what is it, Joel? Was he part of Woody's gang? Was he in on the robbery? Why won't you tell me? Tell me, please. What's wrong?
Ruth has got to go away.
What is it,
Now
Joel?
listen to me. Take a train right away. Go somewhere. Change your name. But don't let anyone know where you are.
Why?
I can't explain now. But write me where you are.
Joel.
Ruth, it's our only chance.
Gorgeous, the night was blue. And all I'm waiting for is to be someplace else with you. Does that sound like poetry to you? You're good with words, Dickinson. How about you trying to make one up for my doll?
Not now, Derek.
I said now. Nah, I don't like that poem at all. I don't think the doll will either. Fact is, better burn it before it starts to smell. Now look, Cookie, this time I'm invited on the Cape and I want to go. And Woody says we don't go without you.
Then you're out of luck.
This time it's a cinch, like we have a set of keys. The whole block's ready to blow. At chow tomorrow night. And we're all going out together.
Yeah, and be mowed down like grass.
That's their lookout. You, Woody, and me, we'll have a special gimmick. We're taking the warden along to run interference for us.
You're both out of your minds.
You can tell us on the way to town.
Derek, I said I'm not going along.
Now, you wouldn't want Woody to give his brother a bad report card on him, would you? Remember, your wife's waiting for you on the outside. Right, you're worried about keeping your wife alive. We'll talk about it more tonight. We'll talk about it a lot more.
I had a hunch the Romer brothers' interest in the Dickinsons was not social. I decided to get my friend Warden Miller's opinion.
I don't think there's any secret about it, Bart. The Romer brothers are bad onions, and anybody they touch seems to turn bad, too.
No doubt that accounts for Joel being here in the first place. Now, his prior record was good. How is it up here?
Clean as a hound's tooth. He was due out in a few weeks.
Yes, I know. Will, do you think that Woody could have involved Joel in this crash out?
Meaning what?
That somehow or other, I think the Romer brothers are intimidating Joel and his wife, too. That they forced him to take part.
Woody Romer is a lifer and doesn't care what his record looks like. He's boss of the convicts. They do as he says.
Meaning Dickinson?
Woody can use strong-arm tactics, or sometimes he gets a little more subtle, like blackmail.
Well, that might explain it.
What do you mean?
Why Woody's brother was with Ruth Dickinson the other night.
Or why Dickinson tried to choke Woody during rest period the day after the break? I don't know, Bart. Sounds pretty weird.
They come that way sometimes. You know, in going over the records of the case that sent them both up here, I find that the large sum of money involved was never recovered. Could that be an angle?
I don't know. The prison's a lot like a jungle. It develops its own code of behavior, and no matter how hard we try, we can't seem to change it.
Woody, you're all set. You're gonna need the parade. Some guys get all the breaks. You're gonna snatch the keeper.
You tell Woody to deal me out.
If you're smart, you'll do what Woody says. Or he can get uncomfortable. Mighty uncomfortable. I've got a spoon here. Woody smuggled it out of the kitchen. Mac works in the machine shop. With a spoon like that, you could cut your cake and eat it, too.
Who is it?
Mark Matthews. I called you all day. There was no answer.
There were some things I had to do.
Like quit your job? I checked with the restaurant.
I'm taking a little trip.
With 3 suitcases?
Anything wrong in that?
No, I was just afraid that you had decided to do a foolish thing, to run away.
I was, Mr. Matthews.
Did Joel ask you to?
Yes.
You may be ruining his only chance for freedom. I just came from the warden's office. Did you know that the stolen money that sent both Woody and Joel to prison has never been recovered?
I realize that now.
Do you know where it is?
I don't, but I think Joel does.
Then we'd better get over to the prison and see the warden right away.